Well, we had a windstorm come through last night, and it blew over a lot of corn. So this is today's project. This was going to be today's project before the windstorm, and now it's pretty high on the priority list. I mean, as you can see, it just completely uprooted a lot of this corn. There's been so much rain this year that none of this corn had a very deep root system. So it blew it over and uprooted it very easily. It being uprooted like that, it's not going to be easy to get. It's going to be some slow harvesting. There's only me and Dad today, but to be honest with you, 2 people should be able to keep up dump trucks and everything just fine, because it's not going to be very fast. Alright guys, plan is, since it's just me and Dad, he's going to spray some of the wheat ground, and then we'll probably grab a bite to eat for lunch, and then I think we're going to try to start doing some corn. But like I say, that down corn is not going to be very fun to harvest, but we need to get it out of there before it gets any worse. It's very brittle, and a lot of it's on the ground, so that's what we're going to be working on today. Dad got done spraying the wheat ground. Only sprayed 1 tank. That'll be the first ground we plant. So we're moving up to this farm that I showed you this morning where the corn was down, and just gonna be me and him today. But it's right across the road from the grain bins. And with that corn being down, we are not going to be able to harvest very quick. So should be fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this could be your only George sighting for the day.
Yes, I'm off today. Working.
Yeah, he's going to give us a ride to get all the equipment moved up here. 1% on there?
Yeah,
Alright, let's make some corn disappear. You may notice that we're parked in corn stalks. This was the Sea Consultants test plot that was here earlier this year. Makes a nice parking lot when you're moving all your equipment, I guess. And we're off. The plan is that since there's just the 2 of us, I'm going to run the cart for a while, help you get the field opened up. After we get 2 trucks loaded, I'm going to go dump one. Like I said, the grain bins are literally 300 yards from here. This corn being down, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. We typically try to leave the fields right next to the grain bins, at least these particular grain bins, for days when it's just me and Dad. And it's a windstorm that went through here last night. Really, I'm surprised this corn's not more level than it is. There's no worse feeling in the world when you're laying there in bed and you can hear the wind outside hitting your windows. I mean, the tree limbs falling down and stuff. Just sit there and think, man, I wonder what it's going to look like in the morning. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse. I guess we got lucky there. But that's why you need to get your corn out of the field as soon as possible. I don't know if you can see that, but that is corn stalks piled up on the head. That's what happens when it's down and broke off at the bottom like that. It starts piling up, not feeding real good. That's why this is going to take a while. While I'm out of the cab here, this is an area where there's quite a bit of corn blown down. Most of these are completely uprooted. They didn't break or anything, they just blew the roots over. So I'm gonna get down here and dig around and see if there's any insect damage or if maybe they were just rooted that shallow. Kind of looking for a slug or something like that that's eating on the roots. Not seeing anything on this one. Didn't see any there, but it's hard to tell. So there's a few tree limbs down along the edge of this field. Yeah, definitely just dropped this thing. Looks like it's still working. A bit tougher camera than I thought it was. If you notice, whenever he started through the corn, at the some of the ears on the outside row would bounce and fall right out of the head. Seems like we have that issue a lot. I don't know, is that just us, or do you guys have that issue too? It drives me nuts, especially when I'm running the grain cart. I can see an ear bouncing out every 20-30 seconds. It seems like as the corn's dried down throughout the year, it's got progressively worse. When it was wet, it seemed like it wasn't that big of a deal. Obviously it was holding on to the stock a little better, I'm guessing. And I'm just curious if anyone else has that problem. This corner of this field is exceptionally bad. Probably going to have to go through there at whatever direction the corn's leading, because most of it is uprooted. It'll be slow going. Fortunately, it appears that it's just maybe a small portion of the field that's this bad. I mean, all of it has some corn that's maybe leaning. This corner of the field's real bad. He's trying to go real fast to try to push those stalks that are just laying on the head up with the ones that are standing if he can. When you're in down corn like this, people say, well, what do? You just do the best you can. You're not going to get it all. There's going to be some on the ground. We don't have a corn reel, so I mean, this is the best we can do. It just is what it is. See that dirt in there? It's where the corn is uprooted. He's pulling in the whole root ball. Making for a very dirty grain sample. Got an issue with the auger on the grain cart. I've had issues before where the top auger won't come all the way down onto the bottom auger, so the bottom auger will be spinning. Fill that tube full of corn, stall a tractor out. I don't know if that's what just happened, but definitely got something going on, but did not stall the tractor yet. I know it seems to be running fine now. Well, we got the field opened up, so I'm gonna hop in the truck, go dump one of them. He's gonna stay over here and shell corn. He's going back and forth now, so I don't know if he can get all the way down and back. Doesn't look like it, but just gonna have to live with it. My mother-in-law came and took our kids date night. One thing I gotta do before we start the dryer up is change bins. Our air system, this is how we change bins. This is going to be like our distributor, which is what will be on the leg. Pretty simple, you just pull the sleeve down, drops that red piece down, grab this wheel, select the pipe, go up no till. Just want to make sure you got the right pipe, select it. boss man runs the grain cart. And now that I got it on film, I can blame him next time I see some spilled corn. It does look like this corn being down is going to cost us about probably close to 10 bushel an acre. He's saying it's still going to run just a shade over 200 bushel, but the field beside it was, I think it averaged 215, 216, something like that. And it's the same variety of corn, same kind of dirt. So it's about the yield hit we're going to take. All in all, I'm happy we're getting what we're getting. That's percentage-wise, it sucks. I mean, but that's only 5% loss maybe. For the kind of winds we had, I'll take that, I guess. Wrong truck. Leave the truck parked here. We only got 2 more loads left to this field, and so I'm gonna walk over here and get the cart, and then I'll just dump it while it's sitting over here. That way we ain't gotta move it later. If I parked it where the trucks are, I'd have a longer walk anyways. But walking over there with my frickin' purse. Man bag, that's right. Forgot, it's a man bag. All right, we're back in the grain cart. So it's full. Looks like we got about 7 or 8 acres left, so the trucks will hold it. Kind of surprised we're gonna get this field done tonight. It went a little smoother than I was expecting. Turns out most of the down corn, I mean, there's down corn all throughout it, but the worst of it was out by the road and the end rows. So able to make a little better timing than I thought. One thing about when the corn is down like this, it's kind of like beans. Once that fodder starts getting dew on it, it gets tough. And where it's got to slide up the corn head, up the snouts, sometimes when the sun goes down, you can't get any productivity out of it. So I don't think that's going to damper us too much. We did all of the corn that was down, the worst we thought, before the sun went down. So hopefully we'll finish this. That'll be the only hiccup if we don't, I think. You know, provided the combine don't catch on fire or something. Racing back to the combine after unloading on the truck, running across the rows. This field is exceptionally rough because before we farmed this many years ago, the guy that farmed it had an offset disc, completely ridged the crap out of the field. Now it's wavy, it's very wavy. It's a pretty rough field to run across, that's for sure. We've tried to smooth it up with various tillage tools. No success. Feeding into the auger, okay?
Yeah. Down bad. About 2 or 3 foot tall, broke over. That's pretty good, but we can get, like in these, we're down on the, broke out of the ground or just up here. Hard to get that.
I think it's a little loaded, a little heavy, but right there's the grain bins, so it's not going on the road, and it doesn't matter. Well guys, we are done with that field for the night. Got it all done. Really, for 2 of us, that wasn't a bad day. But now we just gotta move all the trucks over here. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. Ended up getting that field done that was down, so all in all, pretty successful day. Tomorrow, it looks like I don't know, Dad might switch back to beans. There's 30 more acres of corn on that farm where I think he's going to do while he's over there. And it does appear that I'm going to be planting wheat tomorrow, so you try out that Challenger. I'm pretty excited about that. We're about 3 weeks late on getting our wheat in the ground, so that's top priority at the moment. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, follow me on Instagram at Brian's Outdoor Videos, and like us on Facebook at Brown Farms. I'll put a link in the video in the description for the Facebook. I don't know how to do that with Instagram yet, but bear with me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.